All right. Towers of Doom time. Let's see. Last time I howdy teamed someone in a hero league, they muted me. He was not a happy man. He was not the happiest person I'd ever met. This weird beginning lag, but I mean, I guess it gets everyone together, maybe. First ban on Towers of Doom. What should we suggest to this gentleman? Well, let's take a look at hot slogs and see what Towers of Doom top win rates are. And the top goes to Nazebo, Lost Vikings, and Diablo at the moment. We're gonna get rid of Li Ming and Illidan. Sounds good to me. Let's go ahead and lock in something. Where am I on this? You know, maybe without Li Ming on the field, we can maybe go Lost Vikings, but it looks like it's gonna be a first pick Zagara. So... Apparently, Ace Yang is rather afraid of Vikings. Let's go ahead and put me over to the corner here. It's going to be a Sonya, huh? Well, we don't want anything that summons units. I think Vikings is fantastic on Towers of Doom. But I understand if they don't want to stack. Okay, okay. So we're going to go ahead and lock in. All right. Interesting. So that's a pretty oh my goodness, we're going full specialist today, aren't we? Push doesn't win game. I mean, push you eventually.
I'm here to help.
Okay, so there's Murky for them. Jaina. So we want something that can kill Murky very quickly. I'd like to get us some range damage. Okay. I think we're a little push heavy for the Zool, but I think it'll give the lockdown we need for the Dahaka, and he's cool solo tanking. Plus, with my own shield and shade, I'll be able to avoid attracting Tassadar support. And that can all lay on to Dahaka and Zagara? Alright, let's... A little scary moment for the Zool here. And let's see what Xerxes wants to go with. It's true. It's true. Zool does add to the front line. Absolutely. Yeah, I'd like lots of damage as well. We need some burst. Got plenty of siege. Range damage to an extent. We do need damage, though. And there's an ETC. Yeah, let's not clog the melee. Sure. Falstad works. Excellent. Sadly, Ace Yang seemed to be an aggressive little fellow. I'm a little sad about his anger towards Lost Vikings. Lost Vikings are fantastic on this map. I mean, sure, Sodia probably would have torn through my Lost Vikings. Jane as well, but for the sweet soak, for all those awesome caps. But with Dahaka, Zagara, I don't really have the front line. We're not meaty enough for Lost Vikings. So it's going to be okay. We were getting a little emergency there, weren't we? Starting to look at Rexar a bit. I think we'll be okay against Zool. So what are we going to do here? Bone prisons for Rhaegar, most likely, or Jaina. I don't want to use Bone Prison on Sonya or ETC as best as I can help it, unless I think we can get a kill off the back of it. Reducing attack speed on Sonya will be nice to keep her threat down, but I don't think we need to invest multiple points into it in any way. I should probably go in whatever lane Murky's in. But we'll see what ends up happening. We're going to go Shade. Most certainly. Dahaka is silenced. So I guess with Rhaegar, I mean, if we get that deep on Towers of Doom, probably go the heal reduction. And then we might go with some Scythe talents just to quickly kill a Murky in the middle of a battle. Well, we got a lot of opinions going around today. Hopefully we can get a nice early kill that'll lead to some camaraderie around these guys who look like they might just want to argue. But that's a dead Dahaka. Let's report to the bottom. With Murky here, I don't really have to concern myself about getting in here and getting this XP too quick. There are auto-attackers, Skynox. Gotta deal with the Sonya. If I can make Sonya miss her auto-attacks, we're gonna really kick her butt, as she won't be able to gather any rage. And it's basically the best one. You know, we do have double tank there, but with this team, with a solo support Tassadar, I'm not putting all my chips on getting the sweet support I might need for that. Wow, Murky got up top fast, didn't he? Still gonna save my Shade. Just in case we have to run. That cooldown does get pretty long. Let's go ahead and grab my well nice and early here. Yeah, we don't want to Hearth out yet, but we will play safe as we go deeper into this. Right, there's our first altar. Let's see if we can get this lane pushed out for my dudes. All right, there's a Sonya. Looks like Zagara's got a solo top. Luckily, Scythe has a short enough cooldown that... Oof. Bad place to be, but maybe we can get a Jaina. Sadly, Falstad a little blind to what I'm up to. Let's do that Death's Reach. This is looking pretty dangerous. That's some good aggression. So we're letting it go. That's the plan. Well, let's see. Maybe we can beat him on XP here. We're doing okay on it. Tassadar can hold mid. Looks like... There's Murky going. He lost his egg, too. So he's heading down. Dahaka's coming in behind me, but this might be a little too much damage for me. Gross. Let's watch out for Jaina. She's the one giving me trouble right now. Nice dodge by Dahaka, though. Falstad coming in the bottom. Oh, Dahaka dying right to a Murky face. believe that's his third death? Yeah, rough stuff. Well, hopefully the late game. In this case, versus Murky. Rathma's Blessing. So we can outpush. Oh, that's not what I wanted at all. So, where are? I don't think anyone's focusing Murky, Captain. I think it's just kind of what's happening because it's what's in range to hit. We just don't have the damage in front. Alright, so what can we change at this point? Is there any talents we can get coming down the pipeline? I mean, it's definitely going to look like a Poison Nova damage. The control... Jeez, that's a low Rhaegar in the back. Oh, we're going to let that one go? Oh, Zagara's cracking pretty hard. Oh, the best we can do is just not die, right? At this point? Let's see what we can do. We can assume that ETC is not by himself. There's Rhaegar. I like that. I like that green skin on the wolf. I guess we'll defend this business. They're rotating very aggressively. They do have their 10, so... But it's Tassadar. Tassadar should be okay, right? Well, maybe we can get down a tower while they're all busy in the top. As long as they don't get too mad about it. No real reason to be warring up there. And definitely... Okay, there's Sonya. She's moving for me. Let's get out of here. One more hit. Yeah, there she is. And let's wiggle. Cool. Well, there's Blizzard out, but no one's really in range to take advantage of it. And yeah, we're not missing a level at the moment for a brief time here. Let's go ahead and hold on to Curse Strikes. 15-second cooldown on that guy. He does have a Jaina. Can assume that we're about to have an mosh pit coming on us. Dahaka is heading top for a Murky kill. Interesting. Let's see how we're doing on the damage. Maybe they can get a Sonya at the top? That'd be nice. Looks like they blew an ult on it, too. There is a... Well, that's cute. Sadly, not in range. Though we might just want to use our ultimate to get a single kill in this case. It's hard not to just get auto-bummed out by these two guys having a fight. So, slowing corpse, that ain't gonna work out. They do have double tank. And they are seeming to be ahead, so maybe we want to go... I don't think we're having a CC problem, per se. Let's go with Giant's Curse. Anyone want to report?
Forward. Unto dark.
I'm not going to be able to take on an ETC and a Jaina myself. And there's Sonya making her way as well.
Stand ready. Capture them before the Raven Lord's the journey begins.
Well, there's Dahaka coming in. There's Tassadar. Alright, looks like... Darn it. Well, at least the poison's out. That damage will be good. They got a Murky. That was a nice heal on Dahaka. Okay. A little bit of surprise factor out of Dahaka. That's good. Pushing out Dobby. Dobby. And Zagara. All right. We'll shoot out a nice job just to keep the through line going. But Excalibur wants to keep fighting. Okay. Get in on it. Yep. Everyone's missing. Everyone's too far back. Someone poke that Rhaegar. Falstad, be brave. You have full health. Be brave. And where's Zagara? Wow, how did she get back there? Let's see if we can get her out. And yes, we need to 100% stop bone prisoning Sonya in emergencies. Getting freaked out by the Sonya. Put a bone prison on her. That's not quite working out. I'm on my way top.
I'm gonna pull back for now.
That's good.
It will take more than that to stop me.
Man. Piece of work going down here.
Heroes, I have opened a tunnel near our core.
Oh dear.
Battleground center. Yes, send his servants to their graves.
Ah, that's no good. I did overextend.
Not yet. We still have be ready.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it? A nice ETC kill there. Well, Falstad's in the bottom. Ready to take advantage of that. Adaptation going out. It's going to be a big heal. And that is... Okay, that's a Rhaegar. And Falstad is going to be able to get a tower for us. Murky's on his way. But a Mutalisk is chasing him. Oh, but he headed... Okay, well, nice job, nice job.
Capture the altars, and we shall
Now that he's getting stacked up.
a grievous blow.
There's Murky, though.
Feels like
Reporting on time
ready.
for these guys. Yep, I'm on my way.
Death within this place.
I think we're going to be taking... Yeah. We don't really have the focus for the Amplified. And this will really help with the healing down the line.
The balance will be preserved. Know the abyss as your enemies fall.
Those Rhaegar bites, those butt bites really hurt. But that was a nice scythe. Okay, okay. That's good, that's good.
Double kill.
I cast Scythe a little too early. We can be responsible for that.
If you learn your lesson this time,
Shut your mouse up.
be gone
Is he texting?
from my domain.
Getting a little autocorrect action there. It's still fine. I mean, we've got plenty of shots we can take. I won't disagree with that particular statement. At least, yeah, all caps. What is it? What's at least? Dude, you can't. Don't go dissing on Murky, man. Murky's amazing. It sucks. It's true. It does suck getting killed by Murky. Oh, we got ETC moving in. Did we manage to get our damage up a bit? A bit. I'd still like to see it climb over the course of the game. Like heading bot. Sonya's heading top. Go and grab my well. Ah, that was a clutch heal. And the Scythe dies. Oh, and the Rhaegar heals are fantastic. Good. He got Murky. All right. That's something. Nice grab. Well, that better be a kill. He's going to walk out. Yep. So in that case, what Dahaka did was he activated Dark Swarm that gets rid of body blocks, including those you're making on enemy players. There was a chance that Rhaegar may have been able to squeeze out of there in that short time. But hey, okay. Jane is going down. He's got a burrow still. But he's going. No towers at the... Oh, just one. Well, that'll be okay. And we're making our way up on the damage. Not too happy with 7 deaths at the moment. Holy heck. But once we get 20, I think we'll be able to counter the Rhaegar pretty hard.
I miss it already.
Dahaka's using every ping he has against Zagara.
Into the blackened
That's not really going to accomplish anything, but we'll still get rid of it. Whoa, no, ETC coming in. Mortal wounds. Wow, life-saving disengage there by Falstad. Okay. Let's see what they can do. Kill Dobby. Be brave, Falstad. Yeah, storm shields, man. Definitely out of position there due to that wall. And myself, my own aggressive movements for sure. So what, 12? Yeah, 12 and... Okay, I guess that... Well, we'll see what happens. Falstad's on the field, so... Yeah, he could probably deny top.
Do not disappoint me.
The altars stand ready. Capture them before the Raven Lord's pawns do.
And if he can just deny... no. No, he's gonna let it go. Falstad never... Xerxes never was a brave man today. And there's the last one. And we'll just let that go. We'll just let that go. All right. Well, let's take away. Got a daily quest done at least. Ooh, 110 points. Did manage to make our way above Falstad as well. But 8 deaths for me. Real bummer there. Dahaka did okay. Bottom XP, just Not a good game for myself. Bone Prison the Sonya more times than I ever should have. One was more than I ever should have. Once on a Murky, you know. So we don't want to walk away, just chalk that up. But without a level lead, I do not want to take Skeletal Mages. The slow doesn't do much. The damage isn't much. Sonya spins and gets healing off the Skeletal Mages. So there's a lot that I think Poison Nova did as best as we could have hoped for there in that particular comp. You know, Cigar was like, yeah, we're gonna, you know, it's a shame. We're gonna report her here just because from the beginning, she was aggressive. We're just gonna do Angry Dude. All caps. I'm glad, Salarek. Well, there's no use in it, man. And, you know, we can say, people love to say things like being relentlessly positive. That's great. Being positive is awesome. But really, it comes down to being responsible. And making sure that we, you know, take responsibility for our... I mean, there's stuff to learn from here. I didn't really know that about Sonya, you know? Now we know. Rhaegar was awesome against me. Now we know. Well, let's bury it. Let's bury that one under another here. Oh, hey, we're ready to go. All right. Cursed Hollow. I don't see anyone from the last game, so we have a Murky on the enemy team. And Big Bob. Big Bob doing the bands. Well, let's howdy team. Howdy team. Howdy. Cursed Hollow it is. Do you think they'll let me Gazlowe? I can also Lost Vikings. We'll see what we get. I can also Li Ming if it happens. If it happens, let's go ahead. Well, we can highlight over Li Ming. But I doubt it's going to make it my way, right? We can also Illidan if it happens to get through, depending on the team comp. Well, there's an Illidan. It's going to be... Okay, well, sadly we got rid of our own Illidan, but I guess good that it's not on the enemy team. Well, let's go ahead and maybe Gazlowe? Cursed Hollow Gazlowe is always nice. Lots of zoning, lots of sight. I'm honestly not afraid of much as Gazlowe. Greymane. Because he can kill me quicker than my bomb can go off. Illidan takes time. Even if I'm up against an Illidan, I don't mind Gazlowing. An Asmodan first pick. Awesome. Well then. No one's stopping me. No one's stopping me today. And it's a new era of meta. So let's do it. And... Zarian is the... All right. Nice. Nice. The one thing that could counter me. Awesome. Looking great. Well, I mean, now we have to deal with Asmodan balls from across the map. That'll be a bit of a surprise. But we'll see what happens. A Tyrande. I like the Tyrande. I'll be able to take care of myself. Illidan might be a little... Well, maybe we could use a little bit of lovin'. Right. We don't get an Illidan. What's Peter want? Sonya and a Thrall. Wow. It's quite a bit of damage. What we need is a super target, right? For Tassadar to work out. We need like a Johanna. Something that can survive on its own well enough, but something that can just... Yep, there goes Camp. Going with the exact idea I was just thinking about. Johanna works really well with the solo support Tassadar, because you can continually just pump out those shields on the guy. Johanna can take care of herself in a pinch if Tassadar's attention has to be pulled elsewhere. So we ban out the Rhaegar. I think that's fair. Let's get rid of the Orc Bros. And Big Bob is going to ban Falstad. Sure, wasn't coming down our pipeline. Peter's going to be a little sad as he spams that pick button. Okay, Muradin. Muradin's decent. We're looking at... yeah. Thrall and Sonya taking the Reverberation and maybe another tank. So that's not a bad idea. We do need some sort of support. I like the Johanna. I like the Tassadar. Okay, Johanna Tyrande could be okay. I don't particularly enjoy the Vala pick here because we have the Grey main, but it is ranged auto attacks. I'm going to be going a laser build 100% now. There's no getting around that. We are going to need burst and lots of it. Plus the slow will be nice for getting Thrall and everybody. Okay. Sure. Malfurion works. Looks like a Master Skin too, so that's nice. Oh, maybe a Lumberjack. I think Uther has less power here, but we'll see with what they go with. There's the Muradin for them. And a Lily for blinds. Okay. Doesn't affect me. Good pick against Vala. I think Brightwing's kind of cute. Yeah. Looks like we're all agreeing on the mouth. We'll see what Camp decides to do. Oh, we'll throw out a sweet. All right. Gazlo game. Cursed Hollow. I'm excited. So let's see. Any groups we need to be aware of? Vala, Johanna. They won't be really supporting each other, but of course, whenever there's a group, they're going to be a little more coordinated and dedicated to, you know, saving each other and whatnot. So we can't expect Johanna to go out of her way to save me. I think that's fair. If I mess up here as Gazlo, I mess up pretty bad because I should have turrets and everything else in range. Blinds don't matter to me. I don't want to get stunned. I don't want to be in the Asmodan slam, sure, but I don't know if I can control that. Let's not get grabbed by Thrall or Sonya. Let's not get grabbed by the melee guys. That's a really big statement, right? That's a huge blanket statement. But all their cooldowns are going to be a little quicker. We can take advantage of Stormbolt, maybe, but he has to aim it, too, and we can put a turret in between us and that. So I think it's Ghost Wolf or Feral Wolf, whatever he has there.
Hey, great, my favorite. Hey, you want to hold on to this explodium for just a second?
All right, we'll do some solo bottom. Always like the bottom. And here, for these guys.
The battle begins in 10 seconds. 5.
Let's go mana.
3.
We're going to be shooting a lot of lasers today. We are the burst. We are the wizards of this team. So let's contribute that burst and keep it flowing heavy. And they're setting up for a gank there, aren't they?
This thing is heavy.
Oh, there's a Muradin. From my position, I can't really run at that. Oh, someone just took our tower. All right. Wow. Okay, 3, 4 in the middle. Well, we can take advantage of that a little bit. Just a quick turret. Put something in between me and them, and I got an Asmodan down here, and I assume Asmodan's not floating. That would be odd, wouldn't it? Charge up my laser because I can see my minions coming through my gate. So I know that these minions are coming through their gate. So where did Thrall go? Ah, there he is. And if he wants to fight, cool. That's all that was there for. In case he wanted to make something happen. I'm gonna walk up this line, but I'm gonna keep that back one up.
I can handle that.
We have such a Oh, no, 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 no. Ah, tower damage. Let's let him know. All right, what do we got? We got 1 minute, so we're 2 minutes. 30 seconds until our first trib, but let's make sure Jade Dragon SSJ doesn't get too much damage in on my walls here. I am going to save my turrets, though. We'll put down one. Well, let's not take any damage, really, because we're trying to hold on to the well for whatever the tribute is. All right? Time's a ticking. I'm going to go ahead and get in position.
Gather tribute.
And it's going to be way up there. Yeah, we might leave Thrall a little present. There we go. There you go, Thrall. Enjoy that. And he does. Excellent. Soka! We want to put it right there. Let's get Malfurion out. Cool. I'm gonna destroy this one for some scrap. For some sweet, sweet cooldowns. Can get out a little far. Alright, Johanna needs to drink from fountain. Okay, cool. That's fine. Nice. Nope, 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 nope. Nice. Oh, oof. Oh, nice. Nice dunk. Turrets are still going, though. Bobby and Flable. Shooting it up. Flable's left. Nice delivery by the Thrall there. But, hey, Flable's still going. Hey, we got a kill. And that's 2 down. We should be able to get something nice. Oh, everyone's too low. All right, so we're going to keep this magic going, I guess. Hopefully no one else is soaking the lanes. Let's see, we might have to... Okay, no, we're okay. I don't know, we'll throw it in the bush there. I think we'll have to go slow turret. I don't think we can wait till the late game for another slow. All right, that's down. Let's get back to lane. I do love the hyper-focus coils, but our damage is already pretty good in being able to lock these guys down. All right, Vala's going to go cover my lane. That's fine. Johanna should be okay in the top. Set up the line. There's Asmodan down there. Cool, that's pretty close by. Ooh, we got a long time on any sort of... So let's... Let's play safe. And Johanna's running real late. Would like to go forward and get my scrap, of course. Oh, Greymane's got to get us up out of there. Let's go ahead and walk the line. Walk it up, walk it up. All right, Johanna's calling for a retreat. Sounds like a good plan to me. Let's go ahead and get out of here before a nice Asmodean slam comes along and ruins my day. Oh, lost our top damage to Greymane. Well, it was inevitable, but it was nice to have it. Well, we did. Malfurion, can you get yourself out? Nice wiggle. Vala is... I like this Malfurion. He's a positive fella. Let's go ahead and take this for my team. Okay. Mid is accounted for. So what, that bottom one was in the... Yeah, so it was in the bottom. Next one could be anywhere. Alright, yeah, Vala needs to back out. I can go cover that. Murden's in the mid. And there's the lightning, actually. That's nice.
See who gathers enough
And, ooh, it's right there. Hot and big. And there's some scrap. I'm going to grab my scrap. Everyone wants a piece of the Gazlo. We're going to have to go around the long way. Oh, Sonya. She fell for the bait. The bush bait. American bush meta. Anybody? Cool. Wow, we didn't even need Malfurion for it. So let's be careful here. I wouldn't be surprised if someone's waiting around. Would they boss? There's Lily. Okay, nope, they're not bossing. Let's battle us a thrall.
Let's befriend these mercenaries.
I think that's a good idea. The timing will be good. All right.
gather tribute or face my curse.
Ooh, that is a walk away, isn't it?
Simple.
Huh? Oh, yeah, sure.
We'll hold on to our turret since we're not at 2 yet. As fun as that was. Pissing off Thrall. Oh no, jeez, damage the whole time. That sucks. Oh, that stun. Yeah, they really got us with that one. Oof. Should have been watching Malfurion. Oh, wow. All right, now we have her slow. He did give a warning. No, that was your fault. Yeah, that was your fault, Greymane. That was my fault. It's not Malfurion's fault. As much of a bummer as it is. Let's see if we can get him out of there. Don't be a dick, Greymane. That was close. No, don't fight, don't engage. I think I am going to leave a turret here just in case, though. I'd expect them to do their side. Oh, bottom's going fast.
Fought lost.
Well, there's 3 accounted for at least.
Enough.
The curse is
All right, let's keep an eye on their mini-map locations and make sure they don't boss us. 9 seconds. Let's alert. Nice. Let's not chase. Let's take a boss. I think we will intercept a couple of Asmodean dunks during this, but shouldn't be the worst thing in the world. No global characters to worry about. Cool. Decrease our cooldowns and whatnot. 1 minute on that guy. Yeah, let's do that. Once the tower's gone. Yeah, I would expect that as well. Asmodean's heading down there. We're missing Malfurion again. Nope, looks like it's okay. I don't know if that's the gank bush, Greymane. Asmodean from behind.
demolished.
Well, the boss got to go top. That's good. He was on cooldown for that, luckily for me. I'm gonna need some more mana. 60, okay, that'll be fine. Now they're probably bossing. And that will be to our gate. Yep, there it is. Alright, I'll get in position though. To defend that. I'd like to keep my... Well, we don't have any forward forts left, so we can go in well for mana. Be surprised if they were pushing with it.
The choice is simple.
Cool. That's actually a good location for it. That's pretty darn close. And we got all our cooldowns, all the stacks. Wow, they're moving like a fortress. We're all coming in from the side like that. I do fear that we're not going to have anyone forward enough to take advantage of that ult. Yeah, that's a shame. Let's go ahead and mount up. We're going to have to squeeze. All right, well, we can afford to let that one go. Are they going to push? Nice Asmodean demon there. Where's it off to? let's go ahead and grab the scrap. Need it for that ultimate.
I'm going.
There's Muradin in the middle. Alright. At least I got some damage on the bottom. Those mercenaries down there. Like to take our sight tower, but we'll need Johanna for that. And that's not my job. So we just be patient.
I grow tired.
And we'll soak what we can.
Squabbling.
And that might be a decent location. I want someone else to lead. As much as I want to get there so early. I want to get my turret set up. I think they're out of position for it as well. Two level up Muradin doing such a great job tanking for him. There comes Thrall around the corner. Nice body block by Thrall. Oh, yeah, completely isolated. Ooh, man. Oh, man. Rough. So what's going on here? Damage off of Asmodan, maybe? We got maybe just a little too much meat in compared to Arvala, Greymane, and myself. Malfurion also can't hold a front line. I think that's what it is. Our front line's just too light, and as soon as Johanna goes for something, it leaves me kind of out of position. So we really need to be a satellite. Use Johanna as a shield, and, you know, maybe we can hold off. But I don't know. We'll see if we can hold on here. Got 13 seconds. 7 seconds. I don't have my ultimate, sadly. And that is going to be a boss. Huh. Well, we'll GG it. Not a bad game. And, hey, Malfurion was a great guy, right? I enjoyed him quite a bit. Well, losing a lot of points today, but, you know, doing okay. XP, wow, just out of control for Asmodan. What did he end up going with? He was a Taste for Blood, yep, into Gluttony, actually. Infernal Glow, I don't think he needed Gluttony. Nice Black Pool picture. March of Censure, and Imposing Presence, huh. Wonder who was auto-attacking the Asmodan that made him feel that way. Either way, a dominant team, and us, I think, just too squishy in the background. You know, I don't think Vala performed poorly, but yeah, and she took damage in the end away from, yeah. So I don't think Vala performed poorly. It was sadly, I think we can, you know, if we're looking for blame, maybe we put it on Greymane. 4 deaths for me too, though, so I guess I should have reacted to the Johanna sooner. Malfurion also liked to clear lanes and missed a couple of fights. We could all be a little better on timings in that regard. Let's see what we got. Garden of Terror. Okay. Maybe this can be the one. Let's howdy team. Looks like Han's in charge. Andy's first pick. That's nice. Look like Anch wants to go with something a little goofy today. I'm second pick, so we do need to go ahead and get our selection on. Well, there's Li Ming gone. Shall we? We just said we weren't going to specialist again. But we can. You know, it is Garden of Terror. Let's see what else everyone else wants to go with. Vala's just been in the game so long that it's not surprising to see. Falstad. All right, we already have enough global presence then. Let's go ahead and maybe switch over to that tank, perhaps. There's a Jaina coming down the pipe. Don't need to double invest into XP here. Seeing what my bottom guys are interested in doing. It's gonna be a Johanna. Well, let's see what you got then. Invest, show it up. I know we all like to be the last pick. Feeling special. Filling for the team. Warchild wants to go to Haka. Alright, well, let's support. What do we got in the support box? It's gonna be Morales. Gross. Okay. Sure. Let's see what happens. I think Uther's heals would have been too big and too slow to keep Dahaka going. People like to kill Dahaka right now, so maybe we can put a safeguard on him and take advantage of that. I'd be very surprised if Zul made it all the way to the bottom, but... Well, there's a Sonya ban, and maybe Hand will leave it open. And what does he want to do? As it grows tense and the music dies. For them, Cool. I suggested a Thrall. We got rid of Thrall. Excellent. They need an auto attacker. I didn't want them to have two safe laners with Johanna, so that looks pretty good. We'll see what Warchild brings to the table.
Victory for the Forsaken.
Sylvanas, and it's going to be... So that'd be their specialist. They need an auto attacker and a support. Let's see what they go with. And it's going to be... Okay, there's their auto attacker in Greymane. So their support in this case could be anything, actually.
It is time.
And we're going to get ourselves a Vala? I mean, Falstad plays very mage style these days. Most people, anyway. Zul does have a master skin, so that's nice. This may be one of the first last pick master Zuls that's happened in the past couple weeks. And it's going to be, who's the support? There's not a perfect match. Lily would do decently, though. And they're going to go with... Not a stun? Okay. Nice. Nice. Cool. Very little stun for me to have to deal with on Morales. Condemn gets me out of position. Greymane dives me. Jaina does her business. But nothing that's going to lock me down too hard. Outside of just raw damage punching me in the face. Everyone's going to want a piece of the Morales, of course. So we'll support from safety. I guess this will be a good exercise in positioning, won't it? After today's first two games. As we will play super safe Morales, and we have some good stim targets. We'll see what build Falstad chooses to do compared to what Vala chooses. And we'll go from there. Who rides the terror? Not me. Not me, certainly. But Zul's got plenty, but we've got team fight. I guess we give it to Dahaka in this case. I don't want to give up our tank, but he's kind of the half specialist tank here. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully Falstad and Dahaka can just gather us up more than enough XP, and we can take the game pretty early on.
Sound serious.
You adapt with tools, not with change. Will it be enough?
Oh, you're still talking. How precious.
Maybe people are getting salty because of these character lines. Let's see, how long our fight's gonna be?
The gates shall
Could go a while.
10 seconds.
I guess we'll go down the middle and then we'll split off. Or maybe just support the mid as Falstad flies to the top.
3, 2, 1.
Let's go ahead and get that trauma trigger for ourselves. I think we're gonna do block as well with both Kharazim and Greymane on the enemy team. plenty of dive to come after me.
What's the emergency? Now, someone notify the next of kin.
Tiny bit out of my range, but I think we'll get 1 for 1. Nice. Cool. And there goes Falstad to the top. Excellent. Alright, well, let's not neglect our goo gun here. And I'm going to cancel the laser on Dahaka when he doesn't need it. Warriors have a tendency to eat through my mana and do things like this where they just start soaking lane damage.
I'll take care of it.
Oh, Vala's... Okay. I was hoping Vala would stay. Oh, no, she is going to stay. Okay, I'm heading down.
Heroes, night will fall in just a few moments. I hope you're ready.
He activated the thing? He did the thing. We all do it. We're all new to Dahaka, of course. But he used Dark Swarm. They're breaking his body block. I think it's going to be okay, though. Nice. Cool. Let's go ahead and... We won't keep that to ourselves. I'll go ahead and hearth back. I'd like my well for... Oh, nope, right now. Never mind. See if we can get in front, maybe, and... There we go. Cool. Advance, block. Dahako certainly wouldn't mind a little bit of extra health. But let's protect ourselves with that Greymane on the field. That is concern number 1. He wants to go, but they want to fight in the mid, don't they? Dahaka's coming up. Looking for a gank, looks like. Cool, we're going to collapse on the bottom. Excellent. It can be tough to come up with good timings outside of, you know, Twitch control to actually use Safeguard. So basically my philosophy is to use it whenever it would be mana efficient to do it. If they're taking damage and I've got the beam on someone else, I can use Safeguard in those times to sort of pad out the in-between. Otherwise, just like lots of, you know, Twitch abilities, Mosh Pit and everything else, you need to make up all these rules so you actually use it. Otherwise it will go easily neglected. Don't want to body block by going in the hole there.
Yes, that is enough. Soon the garden terror will be yours.
I'm a little exposed, but we're trying to get Vala out.
Will return again. Killing spree over.
Shame there, but nah, the regeneration hits.
Result of your efforts, heroes. Bring
Let's
my
see if we can
terror
get
to
Dahaka to
life.
ride, but I think he's going down. Wow, he digs for it. Nice job.
Why do you delay? No terror lasts forever.
We're going to give a winky face, not me. So someone gets on it. Cool, Zul's on the way. What do we want to do here? Our front line isn't huge, so Radiate I don't think will work out. Let's get a cleanse, maybe? I mean, the only thing we're dealing with is a slow... And Johanna, yeah, let's get Dahaka cleanse, I guess. I bet he'd like that. Aggressive. Plus, it's good practice. I could use some cleanse practice. Particularly after watching MVP Black this past weekend. Holy crap, their cleanses were amazing. And Zul... Oh, it's head and bot. Gotcha. Wonder what he was talking about. Well, let's be a part of that. They might push down our mid. Nope, there's Johanna. I assume they're gonna follow. Let's go ahead and touch up. Okay. Good. Nice responsiveness. Go ahead and cleanse. Just in case something were to come along.
I'll take care of it.
We can even body block for the...
It's getting rough.
Oh, right. Stim, most certainly. If this was, you know, all on voice or something, I think there's some decent... Nah, medevac, we don't really. Not with Falstad and Dahaka on the team.
And claim their seeds.
20 seconds till night. Let's see what the positioning looks like. Zool won't be pushed too deep.
Right away.
So we'll go ahead and sort of float around Vala and Dahaka here. That does seem likely. And if it's not likely, then we can help out.
Not a problem.
It is time. Do what must be done.
As long as we're contributing auto attacks. Morales is so low damage.
That's it. Keep going. We've got this. Where's the emergency?
Well, there was a Johanna around here.
Let's get to work. No time to waste.
Sweet Morales stutter steps. There it is again. Excellent.
Sounds serious.
Yeah, we'll all push the bottom together.
How
They're in the mid, so I'm gonna put myself way down towards the bottom here.
let my terror grow. I hate to say it, but your enemy has spawned terror.
Oh, it's even coming toward us. Well, that's fantastic.
Terror awaits you.
I'm guessing there's a team fight in the back of it.
Power.
Okay, there goes Zool.
Your terror is starting to wilt. I'd hurry if I were
Come on.
you.
We've got lives to save.
That's fine. That sounds good. I don't want to be anywhere they aren't.
Your terror has come to life.
Here it comes.
Use it to harvest your
Top off Dahaka
corpses.
and Vala. Once it's invested, we'll go ahead and stem up. Oh. Nice.
No time to waste.
All right, be brave for me, Vala.
Not a problem.
Careful. My plants are fond of blood.
For these guys, you know, we kind of stacked our early talents, and our survivability is doing okay. So what can we do?
Your enemy's
Attack speed, huh?
has withered away.
Not a problem.
You know, they are targeting.
More fertilizer.
Let's go ahead and do that couples therapy. Judging by that last couple seconds there, it might be the good idea.
Move out. Stack.
Oh, he's going around the front.
Your terror has wilted.
But he was a bit deep for me.
Move out. Stack.
Go ahead and ping it. Oh, there we go.
How I love to
Ooh, that hurts. A bit too deep. Ooh. And I don't know if he'll be able to get himself out. Nope, not today. But maybe a little monk in the top. That'd be nice. Hey! Oh, that ain't bad.
The shamblers rise, slay them, and gather the seeds.
Uh-oh. Did she slow his attacks or his movement speed first? He was not in a hurry. Let's see how Dahaka's tank. Oh, yeah, he's tanked a lot of damage.
Not a problem.
Nice kill. Looking at their stacks now. But there's Jane in the bottom.
Aggressive treatment, eh?
Let's see. Oh, cute. Cute dodge there. Cast twice, sounds good.
Not a problem.
Could use it on myself and someone else. Yep, sounds good to me. What's the direction we're going? It's gonna be this way.
Sounds serious. Now this will hurt. A lot.
You have enough seeds.
Oh, that is.
Towards the emergency.
Okay, now on Zool. All right. Hey. Nice bait, Vala. Oh, we were 2 levels up. Okay, well, that makes more sense now. I like Falstad's mobility for sure.
Here we go.
The sun dawns. My children must sleep. For now.
Well done. The terror shall uproot your enemy's forts.
Cool, let's go support a terror if we have people with us. Well, Dahaka will probably burrow there. Vala will be up soon. Zul's inside the terror.
A terror
So we'll
has
just
grown
assume that
for
they'll
your
come aid me.
heroes.
This could get messy. Let's hang out by a bush. So we know where Dahaka's gonna come in.
Better alert than trauma work. Not a problem.
Okay, there we go. Here's a Vala. Let's encourage her with a little bit of beam action. Let her know that we got her in our gentle arms, lovingly caressing her cheek with our healing beams.
Now this will hurt. A lot.
Now, who is it and what's going on? Oh, it was cool. Dahaka's fine. But I would like him to get in range. Hey, there we go. Falstad seems to really embrace my stim. He's not a very scared guy. I like that.
Sounds serious.
Oh, I'm in the poop. Let's get Vala. Oh, they're busy. Keep me busy. Okay, we're out. We're. We can do little touch-ups here on the way back, but cool.
Come on.
Good push.
Lives to save.
We'll just throw it out there. Dahaka is an awesome-looking character, though. I look forward to whatever they do to him. But maybe they won't. Maybe they won't update him. Maybe they won't buff him. Maybe they're perfectly fine. I mean, you do have to sacrifice something for that global presence. Just as I agree, you gotta sacrifice something to have Misha.
The shamblers shall rise.
I think we can
again.
burn through this top pretty quick. Yeah, they're all in the bottom there. We'll go ahead and do the mana efficient thing and give a safeguard away. Zool went down. Well, he's cool with it. There is no other choice. Caduceus Reactor until something else comes along. A little out of my range, but that was a good stun lock. Darn it. Oh, would I was... Oh, right, I can't even cleanse myself, despite the fact that I clicked it on myself. Well, we had safeguard, we had everything we could have done there. We should have just bailed. I didn't know they were going to get so aggressive in my face there. I should have assumed, right? So let's... They're definitely taking the top. So this is a safe choice down in the bottom. There's Sylvanas. Having to go clean that up. Jangle, jangle. And these guys can get us enough seeds, I think, for another tear. Zool's back on the field. Yep. We can carrot that. And there's Jaina coming down the middle. Okay.
The terror grows.
I mean, it doesn't really match well, but I like the combination. That wife wolf is just, it's a badass wolf. Still have 10,000 to go until I've reached my non-Morales support minimum damage. So really crazy out of position place for...
Result of your efforts, heroes. Bring my terror to life.
See if we can encourage Vala to get aggressive in there.
Double kill.
Your terror
Nice, she did.
triple kill. Quad kill.
Oh, a third wave. And Falstad's at it again.
Else could you
No, nice teleport. Right into the waiting arms of Dahaka.
Terror. There, your terror has come to life. Use it
Yeah, I think
to
we end.
harvest
I think we're
your
gonna be okay.
corpses.
Right away. If someone asks, I always tell them the easy. Exactly the healing, but in reverse.
22 seconds. I think we're gonna be okay. Yep, GG, well done. I was holding. Mainly a habit from other people on the enemy team seeing GG, but you know, always wait till it's actually over. Boom, there we go, GG. Not bad.
I hope you found my gardens amusing.
All right, so we made it out of there. Boy, Morales has tiny damage. But we embraced the... So I didn't even actually get a chance. That was such a busy game. I wasn't even looking at specs. I'm still pretty new to Morales, so I was definitely preoccupied. But it was a... Okay, we were right to put the energy onto Vala. I figured as much. And yep, he went with the old Gathering Storm, Power Throw, Boomerang. Those Falstads playing like wizards these days. And Zool, Shade. Yep, Shade into the... Yep, the mana. Yeah, so he was going to push the whole time. Skeletal Mages because we were ahead, and then Flowing Wounds into Mortal Wounds, and that was brutal. Oh, Monk cannot heal through that, can he? And then, oh man, when you land a Divine Palm, and they've got Mortal Wounds on them, that is... Nothing is more disappointing than that. I do like Healing Ward right now, too. I don't think this is a crap pick. I think Healing Ward has had a sort of resurgence as people have forgotten to kill it again. And, you know, wasting your area effect to include it might not be optimized. Battlefield of Eternity it is. Awesome. Great map to just get a whole bunch of damage on. And we can get a little unique here. Looks like Precambrian. Aw, that's a good nerdy name. Oh, Butterbot. And Tetros. We got Ruck over. Puny. And some dude that looks like he's using his real name. Honestly, if Li Ming's not in the game, I'd like to see Lunara be taken out, maybe here. Maybe we can hover over Lunara for ourselves. Okay, yeah. Yeah, do it. Do it. That's fine. That's fine. No, yeah, whatever. Cool. Alright, we'll hover over Lunara again. But I think this is a little light on meat. And I would expect them to do the Li Ming, and there it is. And if not, is what I was going to say, I hope that Butterbot is willing to pick that up. So what's Butterbot got? Because I am concerned about our meat on the front line right now. It's going to be an Illidan. Cool. Sweet. Precambrian is going to go with a tank for us. So, do we support? I like the Muradin. Keep slipping into Thrall like it's going to happen. Now, because of our position here, we won't get to pick a tank until after it's already over. For Illidan, though, Morales does have a hard time keeping up. So maybe we'll go with a monk in that case. I would prefer Raynor for the meat. This is all really...
I'm here to help.
Zul, okay, that's fine. Cool, sure. Sounds powerful against Greymane. I guess we'll be monking it. I highly doubt they would ban monk. They're probably gonna ban a tank or a healer. And there it is, it's Rhaegar. Cool. And we want to get rid of what? What do we want to get rid of? Yeah, Sonya sounds good. I would be surprised if they... Well... Yeah, I think that sounds good. Yeah, ETC real powerful on Battlefield Eternity. All those tight little corners. Lost his Muradin, sadly, so let's see what else he has cooking.
Ready for action. Ready for action.
Uh-oh. Okay, a Kael'thas. All right, let's lock in the monk. Yeah, that Diablo picture isn't gonna confuse anyone. But the names are beneath the characters now. And their last pick is going to be... Could be anything, honestly. Could be that Lunara. The front line would be real light with just Greymane. If they go second tank, I have a decent excuse to go with 7-sided strike, and it's Zagara. Good pick. Good pick for the map. Cool. Our melee is a little clogged, but I didn't want to go with anyone else because of Illidan. I want to keep up with him. I want to be fluid. You know, Stim does have a lot of power on Illidan, right? But, yeah, with Greymane again and a polymorph, 2 stuns. No Morales in this one. We'll do Relentless most likely, and we'll try to soak a couple stuns off my team too, and hopefully Illidan can take the game for us with the support of everyone else. So we'll see how this goes. I think this looks pretty decent though. Of course, Transcendence.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah, I love this thing. Oh, he's so awesome. But I also like the little gargoyles. Just kind of rise up.
The battle begins in 10 seconds.
So let's hang out with Illidan. We're gonna follow him. We'll dash in. We'll dash out. Follow Illidan's lead.
Let the battle begin.
Is that tiger supposed to be made of rocks? It's real shiny. Maybe he's sweaty. Maybe he needs a white down. Looking for a sweet gank in the bottom. A little sad that Jane has taken off, but... Alright, well, gank denied. Oh, they're still going. Oh, poor Diablo. It's like Illidan is going to head up top. Let's give Illidan maybe. Nope. Oh no. Oh no. Don't know if there's much I can do for that, but maybe a little heal, maybe a little punch. We'll be hanging out down here. Cool, Diablo's on his way back. Aha, that won't spread between buildings anymore. There goes Diablo. That's gonna be a bit too, I'm on cooldown. Well, nope, no problem. We'll give him a nope NP. No problem there. Hey, they got Zagara in the top. Sweet. All right, let's report. Ooh, they're burning fast. I guess we'll just do what we can here. Sadly, our Illidan was a little preoccupied in the lane. Diablo getting himself a little divided. Well, I guess we'll burn shield as best we can on this particular one. Maybe Illidan's hiding out for that friend or foe.
And now I make my exit.
The light of the crystal arch shines on.
For these cats, we have a very aggressive Diablo. Let's go ahead and get him that protective shield, and we'll actually just use it immediately. Right wing. Oh, quite a few are in the bottom lane, actually. Don't stand in that. All right, reporting bottom. Get yourself out of there, Diablo. Oh no, you done pigged. All right, well that's decent at least. Yep, that'll be a kill. All right, let's check the talents. Let's see if we actually got... Okay, cool. So we can help Illidan out by giving him a dive target. Looks like he wants to investigate this bottom. Cool. Anything else of importance? Shade, Death's Reach. All right. Oh. There's Illidan. Oh dear. Oh my goodness. Wow, we got him out. I hope he doesn't die. Here's Diablo coming in. For us against this team. You know, I honestly don't think... Okay, we'll do the cleanse. Good cleanse practice after all, right? Did Diablo kill the thing that's chasing you? Oh, I'm a bit low on manas. That's okay, I don't need much mana. Not before level 10 anyway. We'll be punch efficient. Ooh, ah, close. Okay. So let's keep Zool on Soak, maybe? I'm making that up, right? To tell Zool he should have soaked after he died, this is not a good time for a suggestion like that. Yeah, I would have to agree, sadly.
For the glory of Immortal.
Yep. Alright, well. It's always been pretty easy to counter Illidan. Wow. Alright. Whipping out the big guns.
Glory radiates through this land.
They are 10. Oh, Diablo. You just done delivered. Well, that was, hey, we're getting some good cleanse practice, that's for sure. Oh my goodness. I hope someone stays in range. There we go. Nope. Got Hydralisk on you, Captain. Oh no, we have a Hydralisk on us and some Banelings coming in. Yeah, no, I wouldn't worry about the Diablo pick necessarily. They're gonna need me sooner rather than later, though. So we are gonna Divine Palm. I feel like this has fallen to us then to be super duper clutch with Illidan here. Oh, did he not wanna? I have no way to clear creep. For spot. As in fight for it? We're gonna be missing Illidan. I'm gonna suggest we back out. 2 levels down at the moment. Doing my best not to call out Illidan there. He's on the edge of rage. Into the maw, okay, okay. Didn't end up getting used, but that's fine. Kill the Brightwing. Nice. Okay, cool. That's good. Great timing for it, too. And let's make that person Zool, and nobody step on that creep. Wow, they're respawning fast. Oh, goodness me, that was a clutch cleanse. But I can't get Illidan healed up anyway. Yeah, he's gonna have to full on back. Yeah, we'll let the switch happen. And then... We're gonna try to soak some CC so others don't have to. It's a decent position. Well, they're gonna go on attack. Hey, all right, but looks like they are actually. If they can touch it, they've got it. Let's make sure Illidan doesn't go too far. All right. So anyone could ruin that for us, but as long as Brightwing can't sneak by the front line of Diablo and Illidan, I guess we'll be okay. Would have liked to see Illidan be a little more on top of these Immortals, but in the end we take it. And what is that? Oh, it's the push lane, gotcha. I would like to split push here, but we're just a servant of our team. Ooh, but Diablo's pretty far forward. Don't you die up there, boy. Oh, dear me. Here we come. We'll shield him once he's out. We got another heal for him, too. I don't have much, but I know I love you. I'm coming, Jaina. Oh, into an apocalypse. All right. That got crazy. Come here. A little closer. There you go. All right, what are we doing here? Circle? Probably circle. Maybe we could use another dash, but what removes stuns, slows, blinks. I think we're already doing a decent job with that. Do we get more healing? This is a tough one. We're using our dashes so much, though. Well, 2 is enough. Let's just keep with 2. 2 is enough. And let's decide between Soothing Breeze or Circle of Life. We've got Cleanse already, though. Let's do Circle of Life. Cleanse is getting rid and preventing, whereas that Soothing Breeze can only remove something that's already on them. But naturally, they're going to be pissed here. Alright, we can get in front. We have Relentless. Let's soak CC if it comes to us. I've got a Hydra on me. I need a target to punch. Let's wait till everyone gets nice and grouped up. Really, really low. Well. I am not interested in dying today. I guess we lost everyone. Yeah, let's go ahead and hearth back. That well's not going to top me off. It's a dead Zool. I want Illidan to get on these darn Immortals, though. I mean, we did so great. Let's... Oh, man, if we could just make it switch. But we got all the tools in the toolbox. Let's go around. Let's make it happen. Yep. Let's ping it. Maybe. He's very excited about his sweet bush ganks. But they're not really happening because no one's really moving by themselves. At least we'll have Zool up for it, and it looks like we'll be all ultimated up.
I will cleanse this land from your corruption, Hellspawn.
All right, here it comes. It's a lot of meat. I need Jaina to get out some damage on that Immortal. Diablo loves grabbing himself some tanks, doesn't he? Ooh-wee. Okay. Oh, no! Oh, well, I guess we tried to carry from a support section. I think that was a pretty good monk game on my part. Man, Illidan did not perform well. But good cleanse practice. We got some sick cleanses, didn't we? I think we really performed decently. Let's see. Did we even out heal the Brightwing? For what it's worth. Hey, well, that's nice of him. Who was that on my team? Oh, it was Greymane. Oh, well, an enemy guy whispered me. What a nice one. What was his damage anyway? Yeah, that particular palm where I was like, I gotta leave this fight. Maybe I'll just palm myself and continue playing. I thought that went pretty well. Only one death for me too. 7 for Diablo, but he did go Devil's Due, didn't he? No, he went Soul Feast. Oh, that's a bit of a bummer. Maybe Johanna would have been better for him. Oh man, Illidan did not have the out damage by Brightwing too, and that far below Muradin. With this many melees, it's not insane that Muradin's damage is that high. But man, Illidan, man, breaking my heart.